Now to President Trump winding up his first trip of his second term, a stop in Las Vegas to pitch his plan for no tax on tips. ABC senior White House correspondent Selena Wang is there with more. Good morning, Selena.
Hey, good morning, Gio. That's right. President Trump wrapped up the first trip of his second term with a rally here in Las Vegas. He promised the many restaurant, hotel, and casino workers here that he'll be getting rid of taxes on tips. Overnight, President Trump taking a victory lap in Las Vegas, vowing to eliminate taxes on tips.
So if you're a restaurant worker, a server, a valet, a bellhop, a bartender, or one of my caddies, or any other worker who relies on tipped income, your tips will be 100% yours.
Trump campaigned on this pledge to help win over the many service workers in Nevada, but he gave no details on his plan, which would need congressional action.
What would that no taxes on tip policy mean for you guys?
It would help us a lot.
Yeah. More money in our pockets.
The president also defending his decision to pardon rioters who attacked police officers on January 6th.
I was very proud to pardon the J6 hostages.
And right behind Trump in VIP seating, a striking image. The leader of the far-right militia group, the Oath Keepers, Stuart Rhodes. He was released from prison just days ago after Trump commuted his 18-year sentence for seditious conspiracy for his role in January 6th. The Vegas trip comes after Trump fired at least 17 independent government watchdogs on Friday night, sources tell ABC News. Democratic lawmakers and even some Republicans blasting Trump for this move, which paves the way for Trump to try and install loyalists into critical roles.
This is a chilling purge, and it's a preview of the lawless approach Donald Trump and his administration are taking far too often.
Republican Senator Susan Collins saying, "I don't understand why one would fire individuals whose mission is to root out waste, fraud, and abuse. The firings violate a federal law that requires presidents to give Congress 30 days notice before removing any inspector general." And overnight, Trump again musing that he could stay in the White House for another term, even though the two-term limit for presidents is enshrined in the Constitution. And Trump has now landed in Miami for a conference with Republican lawmakers. The first few days of his presidency have been about flooding the zone with executive orders, but to actually implement his ambitious vision of tax policy and immigration, he's going to need to get Congress on board. Whit.
Selena Wang, thank you so much. Joining us now is ABC's Chief Global Affairs Correspondent Martha Raddatz. We'll be hosting This Week later this morning. Martha, good morning to you. Always great to see you. So you have that exclusive interview with Tom Homan this morning, the president's border czar. We've already seen the beginning of that new immigration crackdown. What did he say about the next steps here?
Well, basically, he said he is going to be doing this every day, those military aircraft for the first time in history, carrying out people who have been deported. The one thing he says very strongly is that the people they will deport first are people who are national security threats, public safety threats. But I asked Tom Homan whether they would expand that. He said, yes, they're expanding the aperture. And what basically he said he wants all of the estimated 11 million immigrants who he said are in the country illegally to leave. And he has said, get out of here, get packing. I asked him also whether that meant people who've been here 30 years, who are making a living, who have lived their life here for all that time. And he said, if they are here illegally, they should leave. But to your point, Whit, they have to have the money to do that. It would be almost impossible at this point to deport everybody.
Now, he's making it clear this is just the beginning, that's for sure. Martha, you also sat down with Elon Musk biographer Walter Isaacson, a fascinating read, by the way. But you're looking at the bond Musk now has with President Trump. What did Isaacson say about this new chapter in Musk's life?
He said, look, and I know you've read the book, too, and it is a fascinating book. Walter Isaacson says all you have to do is look at Elon Musk's background. He thinks that Elon Musk will stay with President Trump, be very loyal to President Trump for about a year when he wants to get things done and cut government waste. But the real fascinating part, as you know, too, is really Elon Musk's background. And we really take a look at that growing up in South Africa.
Yeah, and Musk is not one to hold back his own opinions either. That's for sure. Martha, thank you so much. As always, we appreciate it.